the Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo, lakad mo,
Normally.
Can maybe punish him with some like early techies rotations off the stun if Storm's low. Could be pretty good. They get this.
Him like a urn, then that'll offset this a lot, and then he'll continue to pressure Saberlight.
They are at least able to do a little bit more harassment now that they've brought the Prophet, but B-God jumping in. Last click coming in.
And that prevents Scourge McDuck from getting last hits. So now he's just getting mega dumpstered. This tri lane really starting things off well for him.
Top lane, they almost managed to finish off Saberlight, but a good rotation from Bryle will ensure they can turn it right back around and collect over on Aid.
So they're kind of getting everything they want out of their lanes. Despite safe lane going rough, these rotations make things a lot easier.
Oh, okay. B-God's just going to casually kill Saberlight in the top lane.
That's just B-God things, dude.
Hold that thought, Overloam. Little spring down. Bryle is making his own rotation. Probably going to go for a dive here. Jump over into Overloam, and they're just going to zip right on through to the back lines, and having the Nether Toxin down on the ground made it quite easy for him. So seems to be all right, but they do have to be careful because they are being very aggressive with this jungling, and Bryle is going to make them pay for it. The follow-up here from Moon Meander, the hop down. They want to just take out Bloodseeker. They'll be able to do it easily, and they'll be able to collect themselves some more dual damage. So despite Saberlight having a difficult time.
He is very likely dead. Ooh, that bomb blew up. That's a big one. That's going to reveal the monkeys here.
Yeah, jump. Oh, he's still... Oh, they use everything in the kitchen sink. Oh my gosh. All right, but the follow-up is here. They'll blink over onto the stealth, probably place down that Nether Toxin, try to get the silence up. A little bit more damage. There it is, and there's a grip coming out over on the side, so they'll take out Saberlight. As the hunt is on, they would like to get their hands on Moon Meander. Can they find the vision, though?
Worried about pressuring out this lane because he does not want to get ganked. He's very vulnerable here, and he's got very high net worth. He does not want to die.
Ball forward, getting into position. They got silence, the duel is off. And that is a dead kit, so his B-God will follow up, but he's gonna need some help from the rest of his team here as they do manage to apply the break. Little piggy pull away.
It's one of those things you don't always notice, like, oh, somebody killed my wards, or oh, somebody ganked my whole team while
oh yeah, look at this, the ball lightning forward over onto Scourge. And just going to pop that exorcism right away, but they do get the stun up over onto Overloam. They turn right back around. Kits is taking so much damage as he will end up falling. They'll be able to take that debuff. They get the duel off over here. They'll take out Overloam, and everybody's sitting a bit low over on the side as B-God eventually falling to Tomato Spears.
He's
by the break. He's sitting very close. Oh, he ends up falling as now Bryle has that Vortex back here. They need something to cancel out this TP, and they just don't have it.
Rupture a little too.
They're gonna bait out Tomato, and a Blink Dagger is completed now for the Legion. The hop down, this double damage rune does not seem to phase them very much since it's just this Dragonite against all of the side of TSM. That'll easily translate over to this mid tower. B-God run. He's gonna hop over to the side, hopes that nobody can find him here. Yeah, he's gonna be able to escape. But Bryle is left behind, does have enough mana here if he wants to just try to bowl out, but ooh, that is a rupture. Do they go any further? Okay, we get the exorcism getting popped.
And now we all laugh at Dubu's ultimate.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, basically. They didn't really... maybe they checked Storm's mana first. But that's why Dubu reacted like this. Big duel.
That is a big duel with the Blade Mail, and it's looking like a very dead Aid. B-God trying his best here. Does manage to finish off Saberlight and Moon Meander, and he's trying to break some ankles here with that taser. Does manage to get the stun over onto Dubu. So they'll actually end up looking pretty decent here in this fight on the side of the cut.
Yeah, 2 kills for B-God though. Kills Saberlight and Moon Meander. That's like 1,000 gold to him.
I like the way you said that.
That's a lot of money. Good for him. Kicking them into that giant minefield would be a war crime, but good.
Rat play, smoke. Immediately getting popped, the jump for the ball lightning. They're just going to try and just remove as many as they can as they take down B-God. They're taking that Overloam. There's no saves left as they'll take out Aid. This is going disastrously for the cut as they just completely team wipe them.
Tomato's still alive. You can't tell from...
necessarily want to hard commit because Bryle just dives on and goes to the back lines. He's going to be able to take out Bane very quickly, and that's the silent. Over there's going to be the duel coming out between Saberlight, and this time he will actually fall. So follow up, Tomato throwing out the damage. They've lost B-God, they lost Scourge. This is not looking good now as Kits has popped that BKB. He's got to run from Tomato. He's going to try to teleport away. Aid not going to be able to do it. But Dragon Knight, the sole survivor.
Ooh, they called GG.
Oh, and they just call GG.
Yeah, I mean, they basically...
Always a Darkseer CK. Now, this is a kind of under-recognized combo that a lot of people talk about.
Did a lot of jungling to catch up some of these last hits.
Overland taking a bit of harass, but does have the tether up. We'll rejoin here with Scourge, and Saberlight needing to be careful. Another hit, that's going to be our first blood. So they did drop the wall down here too, so this lane going a lot better here for Scourge this time around.
Been committing a lot of support resources to try to slow down the mid push. Death Prophet's got exorcism and he's making a rotation with this Invis.
Ooh, that's a really nice swashbuckle, but the ball lightning coming up the drag back though. As they have Saberlight over on the side, the Crypt Swarm, the Exorcism, it's doing so much, but can they finish up? Yeah, they'll finish up Overload. Scourge McDuck is not looking healthy. He will fall. Silence being applied over to Brawl. They need more damage. And I think B-God might just fall here if they're not careful.
One of those things when you play gank heroes, like getting 1 kill or 2 is going to change the whole game. But man, look at this pot of gold.
Pot of gold in terms of those bounties sitting there, and also the fact that they're just being, they just leave it there. Hello? Well, they found themselves someone that they can murder, so I guess that's appropriate.
It's kind of wacky, but yeah, he's like, I'm saving those for later. No, they'll die quickly. But if you have to use magic nukes to kill Skywrath Mage, it doesn't feel nearly as good. His raw HP is really solid, and he's got the same magic resistance as everybody else, but his weakness is physical damage.
Saberlight and Kits doing a little bit of fighting here, and Kits knowing that the IO is going to back him up. He's more than happy to take that fight, as he did even drop the wall, so... But Silas does connect over here onto Storm. Overloam trying to just get a little bit of distance. Ball Lightning, man, they know their angles very well here. But Overloam not looking too good as they go. They drop the Mystic Flare. They've already lost the IO, though. B-God, he has been left high and dry. They do pop the Exorcism on Ryle to make sure that they get that.
You'll see it. It does end up getting scanned, though. Ooh.
Immediately the blink forward. They're going to try to just blow up Moonmeander. They'll be able to find the silence. They're coming into play. Overloam joining back up. They'll drop the wall. Aid getting Experience siphoned over on the back lines. Moonmeander does come right back in. Again, this Dragon Knight, though, will fall to Bryle, as now they're trying to stay to their side of the wall. The Rolling Thunder does come through. They just picked up the Desolator for Scourge. He'd like to get something out of this here, but he's just taking too much damage as Tomato gets himself an just a full double kill, and now B-God running for his life, flapping those little Skywrath wings. He can't escape.
All right, they got to start things off nicely, but Moonmeander just buys back.
They've clearly done this quite a few times because of the way that they take those angles. Very seldomly does the tether actually break.
For sure.
Which is very good synergy, but Smoke is going to break. They're going to jump over onto this Death Prophet. Can they burst her down fast enough? They cannot. B-God falling pretty quickly here as the Dragon Knight is going to be next to go down. Eventually, Kits will find Bryle, but he's out of mana here. He's got to run. Oh, the drag back with the Reality Rift. They see Kits. Big hits coming out. It's going to be Saberlight who gets the final hit off. And Tomato wants some more here. He wants Scourge. Dragging him right back in, hitting him with the Chaos Bolt. And okay, in comes Overload.
Oh.
Okay, they outplay him. They managed to get the kill on Tomato. Aid buying back. Wants to get back in here, realizing that they can turn this right back around. Blinks forward. They want Saberlight. They got to go a little bit faster, though, as that trap will indeed pop. But he had the surge available.
He can't TP.
They're hunting the double damage, I think, on her, too.
We'll see if Saberlight can protect them. Oh, he goes for the punch.
Okay, all right, the drag back over onto Kits. Oh, they go right on in. They have the BKBs up and running. That Mystic Flare does a decent amount. Bryle is going to try to fight over here. A taking a lot of damage, though. There's just fire all over this ground. Whose fire belongs to? As A does fall. B-God and Overloam already down. They'll find Scourge McDuff. And then TSM going to roll their way right back into that pit.
What a fight for him. Holy, have vision before he goes in. Let's see if one of his allies can do that for him. They are all spotted.
They're creeping forward. They jump immediately over onto the CK. Tomato's just absolutely obliterated. The goal, they drop the wall. A couple of the punches coming in here. Overloam trying to keep the Dragon Knight alive. Not going to be able to do as they lose a dude, but they've also lost Overloam. Saberlight running away. Scourge is going to get taken down there. There's too much damage with that Exorcism, with the Rolling Thunder. Moonmeander running right into the Storm. Does have a little bit of mana left, but this is going to be very hard as they have the silence. All right, the IO comes in clutch.
All right.
Yeah, that is a tip moment, like, thank you. Smoke play coming out, realizing they do not have Moonmeander. Aid. All right, Tomato. Aid. Okay, there it is. There's the Dragon Tail. Nice Ice Path coming out from Dubu, though, to try to protect a little bit longer, but the silence, they have the burst damage. All right, that is the Aegis, as you can see Kits jumping onto the back lines. They've got the BKB over onto Aid. Kits just going to zip away. The follow-up, though, Tomato over on the back. He has himself Overload. They'll end up losing Dubu. B-God is trying to run away. Does get silenced. Kits zipping around back and forth. Again, really knowing these limits. as they almost managed to finish off Bryle. Scourge, he wants this, but so tanky. It doesn't matter. Aid will fall. These Spirit Siphons just keeping Bryle alive. The Signs drag back. That Refraction is not going to do anything for Scourge, not with the damage coming out.
Man,
A moment of calm after the crazy fights that have occurred, and TA still keeping up in terms of the net worth, but the survivability definitely very... Look at this guy, is just insane. Just zips on in, pokes the BKB. Isn't going to be able to quite land that Mystic Flare as BKBs are getting popped, Lotuses are getting dropped. Oh, what a beautiful vacuum welcome into the ice path. Oh my goodness, Saberlight gets himself a double kill. It's a triple kill, and yeah, tip that man. What a play.
So beautiful watching teams execute combos like that, just fully
Has
trust.
the shard on top of it. Kits gonna get punished here? Nah, zips back in, drags back. There's Lotus though coming into play as he continues to get a couple of these hits, but again, they have the BKB, the punch over onto the Storm. Is this gonna be finally a death, a second death over onto Kits over the... Trying to keep him alive, he's gonna try... Oh, he manages to take him out. Tomato though, sitting a bit low, trying to fight over here. Can they do enough damage though? Can they take him out? They'll take down B-God. There's another Lotus buyback coming out. B-God joining right back in. You can see over on the side, the Hex is out, and they'll be able to take down Scourge. Kits though, leaping around, is trying to just burst down Tomato. By God, he's gonna be able to do the buybacks coming out though. They are not happy about this as they finally take down Kits. That's a 10 times kill streak removed, and the chase is on. Look at Saberlight. He wants to try to grab them, turn around the stun. The Moon Meander following up though with the Mystic Flare. It does so much damage, and there's going to be the buyback coming out from Kits as he jumps over onto the back line. Moon Meander sitting so very low as Aid will fall. And he's still alive as Kits poking, getting an ultra kill. They want Bryle. He is a tanky boy. He's got a BKB. Do they have anything to be able to cancel it out? The side? No. All right, Bryle making it out. Moon Meander, he has been allowed to stay alive for quite some time. Has that blink, though. Looks like he is going to survive.
Did they jump on Bryle?
There's a zip. Over onto the back lines, a drag forward, over onto multiple. Look at the damage coming out. Moon Meander, he falls. Saberlight sitting so very low. Kits will be able to find the opening. He's got to be careful that BKB does have the Eye Overload, keeping him alive. Zipping back around, and there's so many chasing after Kits, trying to find this opening, but they have the stun. They've got the BKB over on Tomato. Buyback coming out from Overloam. He wants to get back in. Kits waiting patiently over here, but he sees himself a Tomato. And now Tomato, is he just going to fall to Kits now? He's actually going to survive. Very, very close, though. Glimmer Cape coming into play as Aid drops that fireball, but Bryle, he does so much damage with this exorcism. Chases on over onto Overloam. They get the silence. He just fought back. He doesn't want to fall here, but he is going to fall to Bryle. It is a double kill.
Man, if he could have killed TK though.
They're standing on the high ground. Motto, signing himself E-God. That's the E-Blade coming into place. The drag back. He's going to try to make himself a little room here as Kits jumping on and is going to jump onto Saberlight, but the Antis will proc. A needing to be careful now. And there it is. There's the exorcism coming out from Bryle. He's going to speed his way over. They need to drag back over onto Aiden. He's fairly tanky, but now Scourge, this is not looking good. They jump immediately over onto the TA. They have so much damage. They'll just blow them up. And there was no buyback on this TA. We've already lost B-God. This tower just absolutely melting.
He tipped him. He did use relocate, but he must have messed up and not brought back who he expected or something. Yeah, that was the relocate coming back. Like, no tether for you.
Oh, and the double exorcism ball coming forward here. The Hex coming out, though. The follow-up from Dragon Knight. Can they keep him? No, they just blow up Kits immediately. 8 is not looking too healthy either. And, yeah. All right, Dragon Knight, he's going to try to buy back. Scourge, he's already back in the fight. More buybacks. Oh, look at that vortex. Oh my God, look at the damage. Oh, my word. Scourge gets himself a double kill. They'll be able to lock down Kits this time around. Tomato is just going to town over here onto the Dragon Knight. They'll be able to take down that Storm. My God.
It looked like he was going to do it. It was so close.
Oh, the force step forward, though. The drag back from Tomato. He's sitting solo. Look at this damage. It's a double kill. That is a team wipe for the cut, and that is most likely going to be game.
Yo.
Right.